what's up? It's Mike Deary from Rock Guitar Power, and today I'm excited to do a really awesome video lesson where I'm going to teach you the intro to a really cool Dream Theater song, which is called Breaking All Illusions. This is off their newest album called A Dramatic Turn of Events. So this is going to be a really in-depth lesson because it's a very technical and difficult piece of music, and we're just going to do the intro because there's just a ton of really great stuff to get from it. A lot of little lessons inside of this big lesson, but let me first just play you what we're going to learn, and then I'll dive into all the mental stuff and the actual note-for-note lesson to show you how to play this. So this is Breaking All Illusions by Dream Theater, just the intro. Okay, so we're going to start off on the first bar of this. Now, basically, the whole intro has, I think, 14 bars. And again, they're compound, regular, and they kind of switch back and forth. But basically, we have 7 bars we got to learn. Then all 7 pretty much repeat except for the last bar at the end. So this first bar is going to start off all with steady eighth notes, and we're going to go open A string. And it's muted. There's a bunch of palm mutes, but not a lot. So we're going to mute that first note. So I'm going open, 7, 9, 8. Okay, starting on the D string, going 7, 9, 8. All right, and again, all very steady eighth notes, and we're going to work with the metronome in a minute. So open, 7, 9, 8. Then we go 7, 7, and back to open, okay? So this is, I believe, an A minor 7 arpeggio. And again, this whole intro has a lot of arpeggios. It's very melodic, and that's one of the things that's cool about it. So open, 7, 9, 8, 7, 9, 7, 0. There's our first bar. Now if I do this super slow, probably around 80, the other thing that I have right now about my metronome that I like is that I have it set to quarter notes. Actually, it's set to eighth notes. So I could actually hear the click in between. One of the reasons why I like this metronome a lot is so I could really control every note. So I'm going to play with every click that I hear at 80 beats. So okay, good. So every beat, playing nice and steady, and as you can see, I loop it. Whenever we're working on technical stuff, we want to loop it as much as we can, okay? Sorry, these lights are killing me. Okay, so next part is going to be, oh, and one other note. Strict alternate picking on that whole first part. There's a couple parts to this song where it moves really quick on a few notes, and there's actually some really cool tricks I'm going to show you that we do to help that out. But for now, that whole intro is just strict alternate picking in our right hand. Okay, now we're going to go 7 on the G string. We're going to go 7, 4, open. Okay, this first note's an eighth note. Then we have 2 16th notes. But what we want to do is end up on the 3rd fret of the big string, because this is where the phrase kind of pauses, not pause, but you know, where you get a little bit of a break. So alright, so again, the next phrase I'm going 7 on the G string, 4 open. And then to 3 on the big string. So we want to get to that nice and smooth. Okay, so the whole phrase. Okay, so now that we learned this whole part, what we're going to do is talk about working on getting it up to speed. So this is the fun part, and this is where you start feeling all the energy in it and the whole thing really coming together. So we've been learning this whole thing at 80. One of the best things you could just start doing is maybe going up by increments of 5 and just seeing if you can get through it all. Remember, the more you do it, the more you're going to get better and better at it and get it cleaner. So I'm going to jump it up to 90, and let's try the whole thing again. Okay, this is 90. Alright, good. So nice and clean. As I get faster and faster, you know, it's still tricky for me to do this up to speed. And again, we're trying to get up to 150. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I do, loop certain parts to get them cleaner, and just keep playing and playing and playing. Let's get it up to, I'm going to jump up to 110. And we'll hear what it sounds like here. Okay, good. So you can see how certain parts, you know, especially this, I just like to loop it a few times to really try to catch it, all right? Let's jump it up to 130. We're really going to start feeling some energy here. Now, I could jump higher like this because I've already done this, and I'm pretty confident I could handle the higher tempos. But again, if all you can move is at 2 beats per time or 5 beats, that's fine. Take it slow, work your way up. Here's 130. So let's jump to 150. All right, and this is fast, and this is the tempo of the song, so let's see what happens. Oh, hang on a sec. Okay, so let's see what happens when I try doing this to the song. This is, again, Breaking All Illusions by Dream Theater.